Once everybody's sitting down, we'll get started.
Important.
Games Done Quick has almost hit 2 million for the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
Nice.
Oh, and they unlocked the incentive for...
Write any of that,
oh.
but we did write
No,
amazing
stop.
question.
There we go. Hollow Knight Silk Song. Okay. 10 points on your points cards tonight. Is anybody spending points?
Banking. I need 10 for a Grand Charm.
One what?
Give me one for giggles.
One for giggles?
Excuse me.
Charm of Delicious Spices.
Perfect.
Maybe not useful for this evening, but eventually.
I mean, from how it's sounding, it sounds like you guys are going into downtime, so you never know. It could be, as one of the ship's chefs, it might just be useful. Is Brunk the only one getting a charm tonight? No, what do you getting, Nerissa?
Actually, give me two. Give me another one. Fuck it.
I will take a grand and a regular charm, please.
A grand and a regular charm. Hot damn.
Yeah, I'm at 105. It feels silly to just leave 5 in the account. Go big or go home, right?
That's
But
fair.
I'm already home, so I have to go big.
Second one for Brunk is a door charm. The regular charm for you, Nerissa, is...
Hold on, I'm taking a toke for good luck.
That'll be for... yeah, I'm gonna do the same for your grand charm, but the regular charm is a respite charm.
Okay. I've had one of those before. It's handy. Excellent.
All right, obligatory good luck toke for a grand charm. Let's see what you get here. Nerissa, you get the grand charm of Thunderstride. Once per round, as a bonus action, teleport 30 feet and deal 2d8 thunder damage to all creatures adjacent to your departure and arrival spaces.
That's wild. Okay, that'll be fun.
That could be good or bad.
As long as no one's near me, it'll be fine. Like none of you guys. What if... Wait, it was once per per long rest?
The Thunderstride charm?
Yeah.
No, it's once per round as a bonus action. You could do it every round in a combat.
So I could like just teleport from group of enemy to group of enemy and just fuck them all up?
With thunder damage, yeah.
I like this plan. Excellent. Thank you.
Is anybody else getting any charms?
Feels like the perfect grand charm for the Thor build that I've always wanted to do.
Oh, that would be sick. That'd be really sick.
Last we left our heroes, we had started off in the Aravala Oasis, with Nerissa trying to hunt down some useful parts, Valerith looking for useful items or ingredients, Jesus sitting in a corner getting drunk, and Brunk using Lay on Hands on Lyric's egg which through his bond with Lyric had helped to aid in the process, kind of speeding up the process for the egg to become a new puzzle egg. Brunk worked with Nerissa to try and like further unlock the egg's secrets, but was without much success. Getting like little hints and details, but knowing that he'll probably have to try during your travel on the open ocean. You stayed up till 3 a.m. waiting for Baron, who was not at all interested in trading his gloves for the Ring of the Ram, stating that he would only trade for something that he deemed super cool. After finishing your rest, the party headed to Tremala in the morning, where they discovered the whole city had been turned to stone, save for Q, Lazarus, and surprisingly, Tommy and his Shadow Imp cohort, who appeared to be unaffected by Lazarus's proximity madness as well. Included in the petrified people of Tremala were Rottooth's crew, a cleaning crew group that you know had been to the north at the Kingdom of Brahm, and had they had lost communication with them, which makes not sense, but makes a little sense seeing them here now. They appeared to be frozen like mid-battle. Like everybody else in the town seemed like they froze doing just their normal thing, but this group particularly looked like they were like defending themselves against like maybe something coming at them or dealing with some kind of enemy. You discovered that a mysterious woman matching the description of Rosalia's sister Ovelia came, turned everyone to stone, and took some of the party's crew members, as well as Tommy's mother, onto the pirate ship that you had, and took off towards Rovane. Needing to catch up as quickly as possible, the crew did start scrambling to find supplies and resources throughout the town, leaving money and IOUs for the shopkeepers, and taking a magical sea chart and the pickle whistle from their frozen cleaning crew allies. Additionally, Brunk and Rosalia did move most of those statues to safe spaces, like the cleaning crew members put in the house that they had purchased. Kind of made sure that like people on seats or people who might be at risk of injuring themselves of falling or anything like that when they came back to life, made sure that they were completely safe, which was something that we wanted to make note of because it was a very, very nice act by Brunk. Other than that, once you have completed your kind of like dash and scramble of grabbing items and stuff like that, everybody kind of like meets up back at the port, and you kind of take inventory at this point of who you have with you. You've got the goblin, is he a goblin or was he a bokoblin? I can't remember. You've got that, and his new friend that he has made, Rattles the skeleton. Rattles appears to follow that everywhere, and when that issues a command to Rattles listens for some weird reason. And that is like Rattles is currently holding a big sack full of like bread supplies for that, and that is like, oh, I'm going to make so much bread. We're going to make so much bread, Rattles. Rattles does not respond. Including you four for the
his
team.
mouth hinge moved, but he doesn't.
It does, yeah. It does like a little rattle, but he doesn't actually speak. No voice comes out. Along with your team, you've got Rosalia, and Rosalia's Shadow Pup, which was previously a slime. I need to change that on the ship because it is definitely a dog now. And then, of course, you've got Q, Lazarus, and Tommy.
This will be a fantastic trip. What could go wrong?
Brunk, you 100%.
We could get smashed against the rocks. We could fall into a big whirlpool. We could be eaten by a kraken.
At least I'm not covered in plate armor going over water.
And I pull out the katana and like the katana handle and whip out the water bladed on it and say, I can swim with this, even if I don't have it in my hand. And he gives you that goofy smile and then puts it away.
If anyone falls in, I'll jump after you, I promise.
Yeah, she can swim.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
She's a mer person. If you hadn't noticed the tail.
I think he might have noticed, Brunk. It's okay.
Probably.
I've seen the aquarium rolling around on legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does the thing need to be cleaned regularly?
I clean it.
Okay. Do you have like the little cleany fishes that go in aquariums?
Mhm.
Or you just do it yourself?
Plot twist, that's the type of fish that her bottom half is.
A cleany fish. That's a new
Yeah.
scientific term.
There's
Yeah.
a sucker somewhere that we haven't seen yet. Is that what you're telling us?
No. No.
Mm.
No, she's got like little critters in there with her.
She's got a reverse cloaca.
No. No thanks. Unsay those words, please. Unsay
Never say
that.
those words in that combination again. Never say that.
Unsay that immediately. I demand. I believe I have my headcanon is I've got a few little snails that help clean my tank. Or some other little aquarium cleaner creatures.
Yeah, along with Reginald, your slime as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta remove the little form of pest from the sails here. Because he is a puppy. But the other slimes take their spot normally. And I guess, yeah, this is the... You've kind of briefly checked out the ship, but you haven't really gotten a good look at the installations. Along with putting in the rooms that you requested, they did repair all of the gear that was on the ship, including the damaged ballista. They followed your specifications for what you requested. There's the giant ballista is on the back near the crystal. You've got 4 ballista on the top, like regular size ones that you can use on the top level. On the crew level, you've got 4 cannons now. 2 on the sides and 2 that are kind of like angle pointing from the back. You've got a sleeping sleeping setup now, which are hammocks. It's like a little space with hammocks and like dressers that you can put stuff, some little chests, a little vanity, like a little like wash basin that pulls seawater as like running water and filters it so that you can use it to like wash your face, brush your teeth, things like that. Jenny is still set up. Her shop is still set up in the crew level as well. And she is actively ready to take your gold. In the bilge, you now have like a full like kind of like galley, like you've got a table that you can all sit down at. You've got a pretty like a small kitchen, but like a workable kitchen with a stove and an oven. Looks like for you, once you actually observe it, Brunk, it is a wood burning oven, which, you know, will make some decent bread. There is also a smithy on the opposite wall, as well as like kind of like an alchemist setup, like an alchemist table, for you to be able to do some of your experiments with, both Jesus and Nerissa.
Potion Boy too.
And Potion Boy too, yeah.
Oh great, I'm a heal bot. Damn it!
Well, I mean, you know, and whatever else you make.
Q will look and be like,
We have a good arrangement. He makes the potions, and I use them.
Once they've gathered everybody on board, of course, Q will look and be like, so, shall we set sail, Captain?
Have everything been stowed?
Yes, Captain.
Does anybody need to use the needs the privy on solid land before we make sail? Anybody need to kiss the sand, the ground that they walk on, the rocks? Did we forget anything?
Oh, we probably forgot a lot. We're kind of moving quickly here.
Well, I mean, everybody gathered up the supplies and stuff that they thought we needed, correct? We have all the living and non-living people that we could bring with us on the ship.
I think we're as stacked as we're gonna be.
And how much stuff did you steal from everybody in town?
Borrowed.
I prefer the term, yeah. One party consent borrowing.
Borrowed with zero intent of giving interest.
That's, I mean, that's not entirely true. Most of you did leave IOUs and cash for a lot of the things you purchased.
But doesn't mean we're gonna give interest.
And some of the stuff that we are not, like, we didn't leave IOUs for, like I said, we could totally bring them back after, maybe. One party consent borrowing.
All right. Well, everyone find your stations, and let's get underway.
So I'm gonna make a point. This is my first time on a boat. What the hell station are you wanting me to go to?
This is a crow's nest for you.
Fuck.
Ooh, I've never
Okay.
been up there. I hope it's cool.
I got you. I
How's
won't
your
let you down,
eyesight?
Captain.
How's your eyesight? Is it good?
Better than a mile.
I was trying to remember if I had a spyglass. Oh, I do have a spyglass.
That'd be interesting to see what my glasses do through a spyglass.
Well, we'll see if you need one first. I mean, you're up really high, so you should be able to see things. At a distance. Hopefully,
I got
before
you.
those two of us do.
I got you.
There is no actual, like, crow's nest box. It is just the top of this, like, the very top of the sail with, like, just enough, like, that is, like, on the top for you to be able to, like, hang your arm around so that you don't fucking fly off.
Do we need to get him a belt? Some kind of harness to strap him to the pole?
I'll take some rope. I've got some rope.
It's definitely an OSHA violation.
It's a good idea. What's that? What's OSHA? Ocean?
Ocean.
We're ready to get on the ocean. What are we talking about?
All right.
Q is going to be as helpful as possible with dealing with the sails and things like that. While the dwarves did most of the work, I don't think we were reviewing the earlier episodes and you never actually asked them to add the wing sails that you pulled from the other ship. So those are still just in storage for you guys right now. At this point, if you wanted them put on, you'd probably have to, like, do some rolls like Nerissa and you'd need installing and actually probably, like, Rosalia and probably Brunk helping for actually lifting them because they're going to be heavy as hell.
Good thing I bought a couple of block and tackles.
How long do you think it would take to install those sails? Like, is that something we can do before we leave, or?
It is, but it would take, like, for doing repairs last time you had to be, like, stationary to be able to do what you needed to do. For installing sails, you run the risk of, like, fucking losing the sails in the water and either having to go back for them or abandon them if you fail. But you could probably put them, like, try to install them while the ship is moving, but it just would not be easy. I'd say if you were doing it as a downtime roll, it could not be lower than a 20.
If we do it before we leave, how long would it take?
Couple days. You don't have a crew. Like,
Okay.
it's just you guys.
Okay.
And none of us are technically sailors that really know what we're doing. We're kind of working at it.
What? The three of them were on an expedition at the start of this campaign.
But are they technically sailors or have they just sailed?
Brunk's a captain.
Okay.
Brunk did put in some early downtime into perfecting his captaining, if I recall correctly.
You sure did. And cast off, pull the anchor, set sail, and head south towards Rovane. You're looking at probably a week-ish of travel.
Towards where we hope Rovane is, because isn't it like a mythical land?
There's definitely something there, like there is a continent there, but as far as anybody knows, it's just like destroyed like flat land and ruins.
Okay.
Like there's no population as far as anybody knows. There's nothing on there.
Okay, that's better than what I was assuming. I thought we were on our like own quest for Atlantis, basically.
Yeah. As you are starting to set sail, Brunk's got the wheel. Before we like hit like our downtime and kind of what you come across on the ocean, is there anything that you guys kind of want to do together or do in preparation for downtime?
I would like to just like explore the rest of the ship a little bit more and like check out the new digs.
I don't know if I've ever seen a ballista. I'm assuming it's a giant bow, right?
It's basically, yeah, like a giant crossbow.
Okay. I'm gonna go examine it, get a feel for mechanics and whatnot. Not dry fire it more than twice, just so I can get used to everything.
I didn't put a particular number of bolts on the ship's sheet, because you did such great preparation. I just assumed that you have like more than enough for the voyage. Hold on, let me put up the other map as well for you to be able to go back and forth, because there is a map that we have where the sails, like there's no sails showing. How do I set ownership on this? There we go. Should be able to see the version that is.
Top level, no sales.
Yeah, hold on, let me just get rid of everyone here. And I'll only bring the party on this one.
It looks like a very tiny map. You zoom all the way in.
Nerissa, Jesus, and Brunk. I mean, you can zoom all the way in with your scroll wheel. But yeah, so you can more clearly see where the ballistas are on this map here. You can see that big ass one on the back right near your healing crystal. And of course with Valerith being the newest member of your team on the ship, like what are you explaining to him? Are you just kind of letting him raw dog life here, or are you actually giving him any instruction?
I think Nerissa would probably be like, "Hey, new guy, do you want a tour of our ship? This is the SS Sea Serpent, the silvery, slippery sea serpent, and she's our pride and joy."
Okay. Nice ship. I'm
Thank you.
assuming the big ass bow in the back is similar to the others in function. Just with
Well, except for bigger.
more limited range of fire. Okay, get that. 2 forward arc, 2 side arc. Okay.
There's also this nifty healing crystal at the back there. If you stand near it, you'll heal a little bit over time. And
Alright.
that's pretty nifty. And then at the front there, we've actually see how there's like that crystal thing on the front that can fire a really powerful attack out the front of the ship. But I'm currently working on trying to make an invention that can. So right now, the beam of light that comes out only goes in a straight line forward, which is great if something we're trying to attack is immediately in front of us, but not really helpful otherwise. So I'm trying to work on like a contraption to like maybe try to direct that beam of light in other directions.
So it comes out of a crystal?
The front end crystal figurehead isn't a beam anymore because we freed the fairies that were inside of it.
Wasn't that on the other ship?
Notes
The
on here.
there was a crystal on the pirate ship that is now missing, and we freed the fairies from that one. Ebony and I watched that episode today to make notes
Yeah.
for tonight.
You're-
Well, he was making notes. I was just here.
The sea serpent's figurehead is the one that you guys created from the healing crystal.
That we got
Yeah.
from the crab cave, right?
Or was
Yeah.
the other one just in storage? Because I wasn't.
The other
seeing
one, the other one was just in storage. If you look on the ship's inventory, you should see it in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's not just a flashy hood ornament.
Exactly. It's a flashy hood ornament that also goes bang.
Okay.
Big flash.
Yeah. Do you want to go downstairs and see what we got down there?
Sure. I'd love to see
Cool.
the accommodations, and also where we get to do our experiments. I mean, our work.
Ooh, there's something that I think you would really like. Jesus, he got really into growing mushrooms, but we have an entire like mushroom growing setup down there.
Okay. Yes, I'm very interested. We need to make a lot of these amanitas so we can make a lot of healing potions.
Well, that'll be the place for you.
And heaven forbid we have a fairy ring show up on board.
Yeah, let's avoid anyone unexpectedly showing up on board. All right. So I'm gonna go down to the crew level.
Okay.
It's here.
Hi, Nerissa.
Oh, I'm so happy you're here.
You got any gold for me?
Let me see. I've got currently 118 gold pieces. I'm gonna be like, I'm a little broke, but I got a little bit here, and I'm gonna toss her 3 gold pieces just as a little snack.
Yeah, immediately, like, just like you watch as it liquefies in her hand and kind of like zoops into like this little spiral that like lands on her tongue. And she's like, that's the stuff.
Welcome aboard.
She's like, I was here first. I got here before all of you guys got back.
Well, I don't know what the opposite of welcome aboard is.
She's like,
I don't want to say unwelcome because you're not. You are very welcome here.
she's like, oh no, unwelcome, the secret word, and like disappears in a poof of smoke. She appears out of nowhere. She's like, nah, just kidding.
You can't do that to me, girl. Oh, is that I see? That's where Tommy and Lazarus are back there too. So keep a distance from Lazarus because he will make you go crazy, as we talked about before. But they're just chilling in there. How you doing, Tommy?
These hammocks are awesome.
I'm glad you're enjoying them. We got some cannons down here as well if we need to attack people further. And then at the back over here is where we got our little mushroom growing pit.
You hear Lazarus as you like as Tommy is like yelling about the the hammocks. Lazarus says, "Floofy banana peel."
I can see how a hammock would be like a banana peel.
Sure. Sure, that sounds exactly like what he said. Yeah.
Marmalade on the floofy banana peel.
You may sleep on the banana peel, yes. On the hammock, by all means.
Marmalade on the floofy banana peel. Before he was saying marmalade on the steel, and I thought that was like meaning blood. But do you think Marmalade is himself?
Well, why don't you ask him?
Lazarus, are you Marmalade?
Pickles and cheese.
Oh, I don't know.
The galley's downstairs if you're hungry. Or pickles and cheese.
Okay, so we have 4 more cannons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I got the little mushroom growing pit back here. How are the mushrooms doing in here since we left?
The box is stuffed. Like, the box is full.
It's overflowing with mushrooms.
It's overflowing with mushrooms.
Mushrooms, specifically.
I'm harvesting them right now. I'm picking, I think, 58 of them.
I'm pretty sure there were 64 total.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there were 64? Okay.
I'm pretty sure the box can't, like, the most the box can have of mushrooms is 64. You were gone long enough that the box was full.
Okay. I'm just leaving 4 behind. I'm harvesting everything else.
Okay.
Jesus, make sure you wear gloves. I learned the hard way it can be absorbed through the skin.
I don't mind getting turned into a cow every once in a while. Kind of fun.
Oh, okay.
Jesus is actually crazy.
Yeah, wasn't it like really painful to morph into a cow?
Yeah.
And then if we go down
like
even
cows or what?
Just a cow.
Okay. If we go down to the bilge.
Yeah, and if we go down to the bilge, we've got our galley over there. Ooh, that's a nice new galley. We just got that installed. It's my first time seeing it too, but that's awesome. And then over here, we've got like our workbench and stuff where we can do experiments and build stuff and things.
Okay. I will keep some of my other experiments to the top level so that it airs out.
That's fair. That's fair. And appreciated.
Okay.
And that's basically the whole tour of the ship.
All right. Not big. Where's the bathroom? Or we just aim it over the side? Let it air out?
Yeah, probably.
There was no request for a bathroom.
I kick a bucket over to him. Fill it up. Over the side.
Okay.
Wash, rinse, repeat. Please wash.
All right.
This is
Yeah, we
why
definitely got to do something about having a bathroom on the ship.
Yeah, nobody really thought of a toilet.
I'll leave it to the new guy, right? I mean, we do have slimes.
We also have we have the mushroom box as well.
That's true too. I need to fertilize the mushroom box. So.
Yeah, pee goes over the edge. Poop goes in the mushroom box. I feel like it's probably not really as much of an issue for Nerissa because she's a fish. And fish just kind of...
She is so fast.
I don't want to think.
like realistically, she is so fast that she could just dive out of the water, poop wherever she is in the water there, and still catch up to the ship and get back on it effortlessly.
Yeah. And in fact, she does frequently just hop in the water to go for little swims. She'll like lap around the ship when she's bored.
Yeah, she says she's getting resources, but she's actually just finding a quiet place to poop.
Yeah.
Everybody does it.
Mm-hmm.
Fish be in there.
Fish be in there.
I am a fish.
Hey, she's got a point. 1 for 1. Hey, I'm on your side.
The construction cost, if you do want to add a bathroom, is 2,500 gold pieces, just for reference.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
Most of the rooms were either 25 or like some of the more crazier ones are 5,000, but most of them are 2,500.
I say we build it at the back of the ship, right behind the mushroom box, and connect the two to it. That way, the fertilizer goes straight to where it's needed.
It's not a terrible idea. You'd have to relocate your cannons, but
How big of a bathroom do you need? It's just an outhouse.
yeah, but look,
Putting a seat in and they're catching it. You're like right there behind it. See, look, I can stand right behind the box.
just that
and I
one
could be
5-foot square.
That's right. It's just an outhouse. We're not talking about a shower and a spa or a
Have
bidet.
you never used a porta john?
We're just using a porta potty. Just putting in a porta john. It's just an outhouse. There's just a seat with a hole and a slide.
Porta johns in Georgia in
Slide
the
towards the
summer.
box.
Probably be able
no.
that'd probably be a lot cheaper. You'd probably be looking at like with
Put some
time.
hand straps in there. That way, if the boat starts rocking, they can hold on while you're pooping. Or a brace bar. We could get a brace. We could put a brace bar in there. You just hold on to
Look,
it. Just bear down.
From experience,
Bear
it
down.
doesn't really matter, especially if it's determined. It will tip.
Between
Oh no.
We're gonna bolt it down. What kind of savages do you think we are? We don't want it sliding. You don't want you sliding from one end of the deck to the other.
Yeah,
realistically,
it'd be quite offensive to Jenny.
Jenny does not want you sliding into her mystical portal, into her universe or wherever it goes.
you hear her go, "Speak for yourself, big guy."
We're trying not to bring that up.
Brunk turns bright red. It's like, oh, okay.
Nerissa is dying laughing right now.
Anyway, I think we could totally do it. Now, if you want to talk about putting in a shower of some kind, well, then that's going to be probably more costly.
I'd
Yeah,
say
put
for just a little shitting shack, as opposed to like putting in a full fucking bathroom, you could do that for free as like a downtime activity.
Hell yeah.
You got more than enough
It's a
material.
good thing I have all those woodworkers tools.
Now, I will
Okay.
say that shit by itself is not manure. There's still like a process to it to turn
We
it
still
into
have
something.
waste
That's
food.
why I've got alchemists and artificers on board.
Yeah.
We can figure out how to make poop more palatable.
Yeah,
For the mushrooms.
palatable poop. Exactly.
Hey, look, when the mystery block of food comes around, don't question. Just, this is what you asked for.
That's disgusting.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
I'm never cooking mushrooms in this kitchen. I'm never cooking mushrooms.
Hilarious.
The other thing I will make note of that you're probably going to want to look into is building another one of those mushroom boxes, because currently, you likely, I think you would know, Jesus, and you would definitely know, Valerith, that you don't want to be planting those amanitas with those fucking mushrooms and having
The last
those
thing I
effects
need
crossbreed.
Is potions that turn people into cows, but heal them.
I do have.
At least they don't have
expanding-
mad cow disease.
It's like-
right?
No. I'm doing that. We're doing that on some. I'm not using all of them.
Yeah,
We're doing that on some.
I was just gonna say, Jesus's nipples just got hard. Fucking.
No, I I mean, nothing like taking potions that are potions and accidentally having somebody, they stole them. Oh my god, now how are we going to find out who took them?
I don't want to know what's happening with that. I don't need to know. I don't want to know.
No, combat, I'm going to toss potions to you guys, intentionally letting the enemy catch them and think that they're going to heal them. Yeah. Steaks, right? We be eating good that night.
It's a pretty fucking filthy trick. It's diabolical.
Yep. It is indeed.
Hey, look, apparently I can't hit with anything else, so I may as well just throw a potion and let them kill themselves.
I mean, they don't die, they just become cows.
Lambs to
bit.
the slaughter.
Calves to the slaughter. They only stay cows for a little bit, so we gotta act quick if we're gonna turn them into steaks.
I've been turned into a cow. Can I be excused?
Yes, you may go.
Anyone else? No, we're good.
Way too much alive watching movies. All right, let's get the show on the road. I've got I got pitons, I got rope, and I got canvas for a shade. I'll just stick myself up on the forward mast.
You're gonna hang out on the forward mast?
I mean, they're both the same height based on.
Or not the forward, that's the... You mean this guy right here.
Hold on, let me go to ship view with sails. So what's the height on this one? The main sail?
Both of these big sails are 50 at the top height, and then I think over here it is 20 or 30.
Okay. Well, I meant, if anything, I was meaning the forward one, not the far forward one, but the forward of the two. But I'll go to the main. I'll go middle and just go to the top. They're both the same height, so. Plus, it puts me closer to whoever's piloting, and I can yell back easier.
Yeah, your slime Balthazar is already there, and yeah, if you can, like, basically, you've got the materials to make like a little blind and like a seat for yourself up there.
Yep. Swear I won't fall asleep.
I think you've had a chance to kind of look through and take inventory, take stock of what you got. So, why don't we get into your first couple days of downtime? Downtime's a new thing for you, Mr. Valerith. But it's something you'll probably be able to pick up on pretty quickly. How downtime works is that you are going to be able to do various things on the ship based on these categories. So mystery and investigation, you could be, maybe you come across something that you want to do a deeper investigation on. Maybe you are trying to uncover further secrets that you've come across or secrets that you find along the way. That's usually the best one for that. Personal goals could be anything. It could be working towards learning an ability or working towards improving features of yourself that you already have. Relationships is building relationships with NPCs or people on the ship, and in doing so, like, you'll receive like advantages and rewards based on how well you get along with people, or if you're trying to build connections with new people, or going out to, like, maybe you guys stop at a place that has like a bar and something like that where you could recruit people. Relationships on a downtime would be that actual act of trying to recruit new people. reputation is kind of in the same regard as relationships, except that you are trying to get the eye of the people. You probably won't do any reputation rolls here. Likely you do reputation rolls in places like Mercana, where you are trying to make a name for yourself and open up new doorways and new quest opportunities for the crew. Research is exactly what research is. You're hitting the books. You are hunting down people who might have more information, looking up like old scrolls and stuff like that to try and get details of certain things. And then side work. You probably won't be doing a whole lot of side work on the open sea. But again, if you're in a place like Mercana or you're in a place where you can make money, then side work on the downtime is just you rolling against, like, say it's a performance or something like that, to see what kind of money you could make off of it.
Okay.
You were gonna go last on the tracker, so you'll kind of get an idea based on what your compatriots decide to do. It's actually Brunk that I have first on the list here, and how it works is you'll decide on the category of what you're trying to do, and then you will set it on the map here, or like on the downtime tracker. So it would be like you're setting your difficulty as 15. You can only lock in that 15 one time, and then you're rolling against that 15 to succeed on whatever you're trying to do. A reminder for Nerissa and Brunk, we haven't really been keeping a good track of it, but you guys do currently have stress tokens. Brunk, you have a disadvantage on athletics and persuasion, and Nerissa, you have
Persuasion or perception and investigation, I think.
Investigation and perception, yeah. So I don't have the token on here for some reason, but you may want to look into doing some self-care.
That's my plan. And what was the limit for self-care again? Was it 5 or 10? Or could it be up to 15?
It can only be a 5, 10, or 15. It can't be anything over 20.
Okay. I thought it was just 5 and 10, so no, it could be 15. And can we do...
Is it one stress token that we have, or is it? Do we have one of? I have one of each.
Each of you have 2 stress tokens.
And so we can do. Can we do self-care more than once then to remove each of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Well, all right then.
Brunk, start us off.
I think you've just given me a great idea for what to get started with, because I honestly had no idea what I was going to work on for downtime, because I wasn't planning on this, or hadn't thought about it ahead of time. I hadn't thought we were getting close to a downtime, so I'm going to have to wing it a lot. But I think self-care to get rid of the stress tokens is absolutely a good idea. So I think that's what I'm going to work on. Probably... let's see here. How is that? Is that like a roll for that?
It's still going to be a roll. And you're going to be, it'll be basically depend on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to relieve the athletics, you tell me what you're trying to do to relieve the athletics. Maybe it's muscle exercises, maybe it is kettlebell throws or something, or maybe like stopping the ship and going for a swim and doing like kind of like swim training, like whatever you want to do, whatever you feel would relax you but also kind of tackle that issue. So with persuasion, obviously the disadvantage on persuasion is you having trouble. You had trouble with a persuasive situation when you received that stress token in the first place, and so that would maybe have kind of like put a damper on your morale in those kind of situations. Brunk, everybody relaxes differently, so it's up to you to decide how Brunk relaxes for that particular thing, but the role will revolve somewhat around what you're trying to get rid of.
Okay. I think I've got a good idea of what I would do here. So Brunk's obviously athletically oriented. The athletics thing is, I think, what I think I'll work on first, because I'm going to have to probably take some time to think about how I want to how I'm going to do the persuasion one, so I need some time to think about that one. But for the athletics one, I think that one actually works out really well. The kettlebell itself being a weight that, an enchanted weight, an enchanted piece of exercise of equipment that I can do a lot with, including adjusting its weight and how much, like it adjusts to however much weight I need it to adjust to. For this, if we're talking relaxation, if we're talking like rehab and stuff like that, then the obvious answer here is stretching, but not just, like, oh, I'm going to sit down on the floor, V-sit on the floor and lean. I would do some of that, but I think, obviously with the bad back and stuff like that, he's going to want to work on his core and try to make sure that that is as, he wants to firm that up. He wants to put a little extra work into it, into stretching, to make sure that, he's flexible in the core, because we're going out, we're starting our journey on sea, and, we're going to spend the first couple of days getting our sea legs back under us, for those of us who have legs. And he's probably going to, what I would say he's probably going to do with the kettlebell is he'll be doing like deep stretching exercises where, he's probably going to stand and he'll have the kettlebell in one hand or the other, and he'll do it on both sides. And so, and probably do it toward the front and try to, and kind of, I don't know how we'll do it. I don't know how he would do it backwards. Maybe in a situation where he can lie down, and hang hang backwards over the deck and kind of do like sit-ups with the kettlebell, or he's not really doing sit-ups. It's not really exercise that he's trying to do so much. He's doing a little bit of it. There's a little bit of a resistance exercise here. It's not really weight training. It's more resistance stuff, but he's going to use the kettlebell and he'll just kind of do, deep bends side to side with it to he's using the weight itself to kind of help him pull those muscles and straighten them out, get them unknotted, uncorded. I don't know if anybody in the crew, the other possibility could be he might ask for assistance from somebody who he thinks has good fingers, like good hand strength, to, if he feels like he might need help if he's got a knot or something there that he really needs somebody to like either dig an elbow into to work out, massage style, or just kind of working out the tension with, deep finger movements and thumbs and stuff like that. So, he'll probably start himself off with just the basic stretching and see where that goes from there. So I think that's probably the plan there, is he's really going to work on just, for him, the relaxation part of it is going to be stretching out the muscles, getting them loose. He's been in combat recently. He's had the duel at the tower. He's gone down. He's come back up again, because you're never going to keep him down. Sorry.
5 points on your points guard.
Yeah.
Devious bastard. Can't believe I just got fucking Chumbawamba. Almost as bad as being rickrolled.
I will have to find you the meme, because there's a meme on there about a magic item that somebody came up with for D&D that is exactly that thing. It's some kind of, it's like a spell. I think it's a spell. I'll have to find it. I've got it saved somewhere. I'll find it and send it to you. Anyway, so that's what he's going to do. The question, I guess, is how severe. I feel like that's got to be a 10 or a 15, only because of his physical predisposition. Like the physical, he's already got the bad back problem, and that's a constant thing. So it's got to be a 10 or a 15 on that.
Okay.
Probably the 15. That just makes 15. It feels like it needs to be.
I think Rosalia has taken.
That's reasonable.
I think Rosalia has taken an interest in like your morning exercises and stuff like that. And I think if you ask her to, she would help you out with, like you were saying, like helping with like adjusting the tension.
I was thinking of Rosie when I
way.
said that. I thought, she's kind of also got the magic. I know they're the magic glove fingers, but if I really need somebody to really crack me, I was like, I need you to, can you do that thing where you learn how to, we're going to work with Rosalia so Rosalia can learn how to do adjustments, chiropractic.
Yeah.
Shiatsu massage.
Yeah.
Do we have somebody who has medicine as a skill? I don't know if we do.
Yes.
Valerith.
And acrobatics. And nature and yeah.
Stop calling it Potion Boy. That's the price, right? You're gonna stop calling it Potion Boy. You are handy, sir.
I think with
Is that an L technique?
with
Well-rounded.
Rosalia's help here, she's gonna cast guidance, giving you an additional 1d4 on this roll.
Okay. But is it going
Um,
to be a disadvantage roll because of the
No, I
stress
think
token?
additionally, I was going to say, as opposed to it being disadvantage here, it's just going to be a straight roll.
Okay. So athletics, straight athletics. Is that where we're going there with that?
Yeah,
And the guidance is, what did you say that was? It's
1d4.
It's a D4. I used to use guidance so much with my now statued former character.
Mm-hmm.
I'll save him, I promise.
I looked at Ellie today. I was like, "Would you believe that I had the old cleaning crew there
Oh,
just to give you guys the pickle whistle?"
Would I have I don't have an inspiration on my character sheet right now.
Everybody has you start with every session starts with an inspiration.
Okay.
If you don't
then
have one,
I
make sure it's on your
definitely
character sheet.
I'm definitely going to use that because I don't think I have to roll very high for the roll, but dang, I need to be rolling higher than
Then a 12, yeah.
a 3. Nope, not sleight of hand. Okay, one more time. Not a D54, a D4. Oh my god. Seriously?
Ouch.
Oh, that's I'm so sorry, Brunk.
Like, I can't roll much worse. I just rolled a little better.
Brunk.
I don't think I've got anything that's gonna help me with along the way here. Hold on just a second. Let me.
Are you working to cure your hernia?
It's basically I'm looking to cure a stress token.
And I apologize, I missed. What caused the stress token?
A couple
This
things.
is actually something I picked up in the last downtime, isn't it?
Yep. You can get stress tokens by failing downtime rolls. You can get stress tokens during dire situations, like just doing like bad rolls in dire situations, out adventuring. And you can also choose
Shit.
in failing a roll on a downtime. You can also choose to take a stress token to re-roll to try and succeed at what you're doing.
Okay.
If you get 5 stress
Because
tokens,
probably
it's
I
not
think
good.
what happened to me. I think I tried re-rolling something and took a stress token to re-roll it. I think that's what happened. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Yeah, I think there was some failed rolls that led to stress tokens, as far as I remember.
Okay.
yeah, I don't really have anything I can throw out at that. So I don't
Brunk,
think I've got anything in my.
I think not only has take a minute to look through, but I think unless one of your compatriots could give up one of their inspiration rolls to let you re-roll.
No, I don't want that happening.
It's not a fail by 5, so not too much worse is going to happen to you. That just that you still have the disadvantage with the stress token. I will.
Here's a creative use of a charm. Can I use the charm of time inversion to rewind myself?
Holy shit!
I love that.
I will.
I'm not expecting you to say yes, but I was like, I'm looking at that and I'm going, well, I got to target a creature. I mean, I could be the creature I'm targeting, and it has to. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
It's not its intended purpose, but that's a pretty cool use of the charm. And I don't mind you burning that charm if it means that you don't fuck me with it later. So I'm gonna say yes. You burn. You fail the
Okay.
roll. You burn the time inversion charm and kind of like rewind back and zoop back that like couple moments. As like you feel like your slip discs start to give, and you're like, oh hell no. I'm going to give you one more athletics roll with the guidance with the 1d4. You can get rid of the time inversion charm.
Somebody take a toke for good luck.
Or everybody available, right?
I'll take one for
Smoke him if you got him.
I'll take one for Valerith too, because I assume that he cannot
You've
have
gotta be
THC in
kidding
his
me.
system.
Oh my god!
No.
Holy shit.
I had to fail this roll, apparently. I had to fail it. Like, there's just no other explanation. That is just fucking wild. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Pardon my language. Get rid of that
You
token.
Wait a second.
Don't do that. Don't.
I have a luck charm that I still have two. It says can be used anytime there is a roll. I don't understand this part in relation to this though, because it says reroll one die after seeing the roll, but before knowing the result. How can I do that in this case when
yeah, just burn
the
it.
result
Just
is
burn.
predetermined?
I have not discussed. I have not described what is happening as a result of him failing yet.
Oh, okay. Which die did you rolled the lowest on your 20?
It's
Reroll
the
your-
yeah, it's the 20 that's
you
killing me right now. I've
reroll
rolled
the
2 and
D20.
3. I've rolled
Reroll
2
the
and 3 like
D20.
several times. It's like what?
Yeah,
the hell
there's
is
no
going
way.
on?
There's no way that Nerissa and fucking Rosalia, or Nerissa isn't watching Rosalia and fucking Brunk working out.
That is some bullshit right there. Brunk, you need to put those dice in dice jail right the fuck
I gotta
now.
Stop using the gold dice for whatever reason. Holy shit!
Put them in
Yeah.
dice jail.
I don't know if I could do much, but like I said, I have medicine. Would you like me to check you out?
You might have to, unless anybody is doing anything else to help Brunk.
That if you've got pointers, Mr. Medicine, by all means, you can provide.
Well, look,
aid
considering
or
I have
assist or
medicine and I have
observations.
acrobatics, I know how to heal the body and I know how the body moves.
Nerissa, do you burn your last luck point on the luck charm?
Was that the last one she had on that?
No,
I
she
have
had- she
one
has
of
one
three
left.
left now. I had 2 out of 3 of it uses left. I want to, but also I'm like, the hoarder in me is like, this could come in so clutch at a really dire moment. So Brunk, are you okay with me not?
My attitude is my attitude about it as a player is you've helped once, and in this activity you've helped once, and that's there should not be another. I mean, you think you should help again on the same event? Even if it was me as a DM, I would even call it that way. I would say everybody has an opportunity to help or assist on a roll or on an activity for something like this once per roll.
Okay.
So
That's
Okay.
fair.
don't burn that.
That's
Don't
fair.
burn a last one.
That's
I'd
fair.
rather just
Maybe
hope
I'll
for
use it to save your life later.
Brunk, you're not relaxing. You just got your ass fucking handed to you like a day ago. You're still feeling the effects of that. You're missing your friend Lyric so much, and missing those little neck hugs, and missing her voice, and you've got this fucking egg that is more questions than answers, and I think you overdo it. I think in spite of the weight being the perfect weight, you're still like throwing too hard, and you're bending too deep. And I think on top of you having athletics, until you are able to work it out, you have slipped your disc.
Good stuff.
Brunk gets to one movement, and I'd imagine maybe like kind of like yells in pain. Brunk, what happens to you when your disc slips? What happens to Brunk?
Usually, I mean, personally, whenever I tweak my back, in a real world situation, I will end up, to describe it, it's extremely painful for a couple of days. It feels like, it feels like extremely strained muscle situation in my lower back. I probably will spend an inordinate amount of time, like my personal self, and I'm not in great shape, but I mean, I would spend, it could be a couple of days before I am back to a point where I am moderately pain-free and mobile. Like, that's the big thing that happens with it, is that, like, it messes up the mobility, and all you want to do is just lay down, keep the feet raised, give it time to just settle down. I mean, it's nothing more than just pure rest is what ends up happening in order to try to cure it in that case for me personally. Now, I mean, depending on scenarios, I mean, you could do like I said, you could do like a manipulation or something like that. Those medieval torture racks with the stretching racks are actually can kind of do what you want to do in terms of stretching the back out and kind of getting things realigned. So, I mean, something like a realignment of some kind, but he's probably still going to require a rest session or two just to get himself back into functional shape, I would guess.
Yeah. Jesus.
Which means Q's driving.
Yeah. I mean, so Brunk just kind of like goes down and keeps going down. Like, he bends and dips and goes, ah, and just keeps like bending down and down until he just kind of like worms onto the floor. And Rosalia like rushes over to you right away. Is like, Brunk, oh my god, are you okay?
No, I am not. It's my back. It gave. I was trying to work through this stress and muscle tension that I've been carrying for a while, and it just caught me badly. And I mean, he is probably, face tight, scrunched up, just it's hard to, when you get in that much pain, it's hard to breathe. It's a struggle. You're like constantly holding your breath against the pain for something like that. So he's absolutely probably laying on his side on the deck, because that's going to be the most relief oriented position he can be in at the moment.
Yeah. Rosalia will actually like get your help, Nerissa, and like pull out a bedroll so that there's something soft that you can kind of like roll him on.
Yeah, I would have rushed over at the same time because I was there hanging out watching them. So
Valerith, they will grab you as well because you do have that knowledge of medicine. Rosalia's like, I'm pretty sure cure wounds will work to help him, but like I don't like seeing him like this.
Yeah, buddy, this is gonna fucking hurt, but I need you to lay on your stomach for a little bit. I'm assuming you don't have your armor on, right?
Oh, I mean, he might not. We really didn't kind of get into that. I mean, I don't know. He might.
Does he wear it when he exercises normally?
Probably not normally. If we're talking like, a first day out at sea type of thing, and he's doing this.
Skies have been clear. You haven't seen any other ships or anything.
No, probably not. He's probably got the armor nearby, and just like, we need to build some dummies to hang armor or some racks to hang armor and stuff off of, just for,
I got 4 of them. They don't do anything right now.
That's true.
I forgot about
that. That is true. You just need to find a way to stand them up, and you've got fucking something you can put armor on. That is absolutely true.
So So Brunk will attempt. We'll try to roll over on his stomach, but that's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be hard for him to try to lay flat, but he'll
Hey, good
get
news.
himself over onto it.
Did you know that low doses of poison can actually numb you, especially when applied directly to the area? You'll be fine.
What? He's like on his back. He's like on his stomach. Like, what are you saying?
You're fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I'm gonna
Oh shit!
a very like drop of poison on the. I'm just gonna rub it over the area that he says is where the pain is, just to numb it. I'm not trying to do anything else. I'm not gonna be able to feel my finger. I'm pretty sure about that.
Roll a medicine. This is gonna be the first of 2 medicine checks for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a medicine wizard. You you apply just enough to like you feel it right away, Brunk, that like whatever he drops on you and like rubs into your back, the pain is gone. But like you still can't like get up. Like you just aren't feeling it right now. If anything, this numbness is making it like harder for you to be able to stand if you tried.
Okay. Do you feel anything? Tapping the spot. Do you feel anything?
Nothing at all right now. I mean, it feels a little. I feel pressure because it's still out, but
Okay.
it doesn't hurt.
Fucking Valerith's gonna invent Advil.
He's invented Novocaine. Is what he's invented something like Novocaine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a topical
anesthetic. Yeah.
Yeah.
But who would have thought using poison?
Just in the future, he's gonna create his own ibuprofen.
I mean, I am in the army. That's what they give us. It's like a chiclet. Here's your 800s. Enjoy.
Take this.
Okay. And I'm just going to start examining his back with focus in the area where, he said the pain was.
Do you explain how you like what happened to you, Brunk, to give him a better idea?
I mean, I can. I would assume, I mean, I don't know if he'd be prompted to do so without a question about it. I mean,
that's fair. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just looking for what the cause is. You can tell me if you want to. I'm just trying to see what's the problem.
So, I used to be a competitive athlete before I started.
An arrow to the knee.
No, it was I threw my back out during Olympic Games.
Okay.
And it's never been the same since. So every once in a while, if I don't keep up with my morning regimen of exercises and calisthenics, the disc will slip out if I'm not careful.
Okay.
I twist the wrong way.
So
it's
all right.
Yeah.
We're on a boat. I've got some medical knowledge that we're gonna see if we can do something. I also know how the body is supposed to move, so I can help you do your calisthenics a little better for hopefully better efficiency.
You're gonna.
Yes, I'm a CrossFitter. Deal with it.
You're gonna Dark Knight Rises me, aren't you? Where they hung Bruce from the thing and to fix his back after he got his back messed up by Bane.
I was thinking people's elbow, but I mean, if the hanging thing works.
Valerith, go ahead and give me your second medicine check here. This isn't even a downtime. This is just like an in the moment.
17.
17. You have never dealt with an athletic injury before. You have a good idea of what's going on inside just by feeling it out. Like, you definitely feel the slip disc. Like, it's
probably bulging.
Yeah.
All right.
You can probably slip it back into place, and with him numbed right now, it's probably better to do it now than later. Rosalia is easily able to offer up like a cure wounds to kind of set it in place once it's done. right now, until you can get like a deeper, better observation of it, there's no way you could do anything to like permanently set it with your knowledge.
That's fair. I mean, considering this is this is literally the first time I've seen a slip disc. So I just, find me a couple. Hey, we've got a skeleton. I can learn this. I can look at his body, slip some discs out, see like the best ways to get everything back in place. Rattle.
Rattles is in the kitchen with that, but that will be an interesting downtime activity, I'm sure. You
All right. Well, while he's numb, let's put it back. Let her do her heal on it to at least temporarily relieve him some.
Yeah, easily done. You like it's you still feel it, Brunk, but you don't feel it nearly as much as you would have if you weren't numbed with whatever he numbed you with. You everything starts to get put back into place. Rosalia casts the cure wounds directly on the spot. You're still kind of numbed out and you're not going to be able to move for a little bit to account like for the other people's downtime, but you won't be taken out of commission and like out of downtime for the other activities for the first half. You're just going to need like a little bit of rest and laying down for a little bit. I'm glad you guys got good rolls on that. Jesus, Helena Christ.
All right. I want to expand the mushroom boxes. I want to add another box to the ship.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, I want to plant the dust moss spores that I have. I want to plant them in the new box.
Well, let's see if you make the new box first.
Okay.
You are proficient in everything. You've got materials. You yourself don't have tools.
I should have tools in my bag of holding. Hold on.
Oh.
I have carpenter's tools, smith's tools, tinker tools.
I stand corrected.
Yeah. I'm hiding them in my bag of holding because of their weight.
And I was gonna say, Nat, you've got a fucking a smithy and everything in the bilge too. So I'm wrong. Roll carpenter's tools here, I suppose. What do you want to set the DC as for making a mushroom box?
10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus the carpenter.
That's not biblical.
That's a 13. It's a pretty basic thing. It's four sides and a bottom. You're easily able to put together another mushroom box. Are you placing it right next to the first one?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it beside the existing one.
Okay.
Maybe not right next to it, because like spores can travel through the air. If the whole point was not mixing them.
Maybe not directly next to it.
Give it a little bit of space at least.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me add a note here. Add mushroom box.
And for the mushroom box, I wanted to use some of Nerissa's glowing tank crystals to add to it as well. For the construction.
Get that improved growth on it.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
make note of that for when I'm adding the visual aspect to the ship. Yeah, easy construction. You can place it where you like. Hold on, let's go to the crew level. You wanted to keep it close to this one, but not exactly beside it?
Yeah, like
Yeah. Give them some breathing room.
You should be able to, there is like a
maybe-
drawing tool. Can you draw like a white box where you would want it?
maybe like right here.
Okay. Do. What am I looking for? Slimes, pets, and steeds. I need the slippery, silvery sea serpent. Because I need to duplicate this item. And sorry, what are you putting in this one?
The dust moss mushrooms. I'd collected the spores a while back.
Jesus Christ. Dust moss,
And I
mushroom
figure
spores.
I figure those would be safe to grow with the mushrooms that Valerith wants to grow as well, because these are edible.
Perfect. I put the spores in the box.
Awesome.
And you got some crystals up in here too. Make adjustments to that later. Oh, okay. Not a bad roll. I need to make that a green. Nerissa.
I am going to use my first downtime on some self-care to try and get rid of my investigation stress token.
Okay.
And in order to do that, I'm going to go for a swim. And Nerissa finds being in the water in the open ocean very calming. It's her home. It's where she feels like she can just kind of zen out and like just swim. And one of her happy things is also looking for trinkets and things that she can use for building gadgets. So she's just gonna go for a casual swim and see what she can find. Clear her mind while searching for things that stand out as shiny or useful.
Okay. What are you setting the difficulty as?
Let's do a 10.
10. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll with disadvantage.
But I still made the 10, even on a nat 1.
No, because a nat 1 gives you a
No.
-5.
Ah, fuck. Do I want to burn my thing so soon? Probably. Probably because I don't want to fail and get more stress. Mm.
That's better. No matter what, it's not a nat 1.
Yeah.
You or just kind of you dive into the water, you go for a nice little swim. You pass by a few like cool little things, like some glowing jellyfish. You see a shelf that's like full of clams that it looks like they are like opening up and releasing pearls that are like floating up onto the surface of the water.
Can I catch a few?
Yeah, you can snatch a couple pearls that are floating up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on one second. I think I have like a random junk pile here. We'll add some pearls to your character sheet in a moment. You find... Roll a D100 for me. Oh, okay. You're looking for shiny things, and when you catch a glint, you actually come upon what appears to be a small chest that is nestled under a rock.
Okay. I'm gonna poke it from a distance with a long stick or something, so in case it's a mimic, because I've learned that lesson already.
It does not appear to be a mimic here.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get it out from under. I'm gonna also poke the rock to make sure the rock isn't a mimic.
The rock also is not a mimic.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get it out from under the rock.
You are able to get it out from under the rock.
Excellent.
Do you open it here or do you take it up to the surface?
I'm gonna take it up to the surface.
Okay. You take it up to the surface. You open up the chest, and it is fairly heavy, but not insanely so. Like, it's enough that you're able to get it up. Inside, you find 700 gold pieces.
Ooh.
And a corked jar of what appears to be full of some kind of prismatic jam.
Oh, nice. I'm so tempted to just go grab a fresh loaf of bread from that and be like, yo, everyone, let's have some some bread and jam.
Some
Check
bread,
out this.
bread and jam I found in the ocean.
Yeah, mystery jam. Who wants some? No takers? Okay. We'll save it for a later snack time.
Roll a d4 for me.
That's ominous.
You get 6 pearls.
Ooh.
Valerith,
Sir.
do you have a good idea of how downtime works now?
Yes, and I got an idea of what I'm going to do.
Sure.
All right. So I'm going to do research. My research is the study of athletics. So between what? Brunk is able to articulate what Roselia is able to show, and and me doing to understand how they're doing all of this. That is my downtime activity, my research, so I can better understand what the body is doing for him, so that I can have a better idea of how to assist him.
So you're just observing them throughout the couple of days.
Oh, and I'm participating. I definitely need the athletics skill in order to function as what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to work my ass off when I'm not up on the crow's nest. My makeshift crow's nest.
Are you trying to learn athletics?
Yes, part of my research.
Okay. I'm going to say that learning a skill is pretty difficult.
Oh, I'm not expecting it to be easy. This is the first time that this skinny ass elf has done this.
It's like an entry-level skill point, so I would say I would let you set the difficulty at a 25 or 30.
All right, with a +0. Why not, right? I'll give it a shot.
Hold on. What's the +0 from? Is that your athletics?
That's athletics and strength. I have no strength.
But it's athletic. I wouldn't be making you roll athletics for this.
What is
And
your
my
intelligence? Okay. I was gonna say, like, since it's technically like research, it should be like with an intelligence modifier of some sort.
And that's specifically, I wouldn't even say intelligence. Like, you are trying to learn about them, but you're also trying to learn along with them, with the intention of being able to better help them. I would get you to roll either. I think it would be a medicine or investigation.
Which of those has a higher modifier for you?
Medicine.
Definitely medicine.
Do it as a medicine check.
Sure. Let's do a 25 then.
Okay.
May as well go part way.
Can I assist in any way? Like, either by like spotting him, I've got a lot of extra limbs that can help with, like, I can even just like help observe and be like, all right, so I can see that Brunk is like actually getting, like, when they're doing exercises, I can be like, okay, so this is what Brunk's form looks like. Yours is like slightly off in this way. Can I assist in some way to give him like advantage
with
or something?
And Roselia as well. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm assuming he's doing this in a location where me, being the former athlete, can give him verbal pointers and stuff like that. I mean, especially considering I mean, I could certainly coach. I mean, that can be something I can be doing. I can also cast enhance ability on him to give him advantage on strength checks. Like, if this was going to be a strength athletics type of role for him to do this. Now, I mean, obviously, if we're talking about athletics itself is a skill that is based in strength, typically. The standard is. But we are treating this as a learning opportunity, so maybe it is I don't know, maybe where you were getting ready to go before you kind of got interrupted, DM. Is that you were thinking this might be intelligence or investigation, knowledge based?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like investigation was the one direction I was going. Specifically, I was going in the direction of medicine for the other one because he is doing it with the express purpose of learning athletics, but also learning athletics based on trying to learn more about your bodies and how they work athletically.
So intelligence, because I can do Fox's cunning as the enhance ability, which gives him advantage on. Basically, I can give him an advantage on any ability skill check with that spell. And it would be just as simple as, hey, bring your face down here real quick. and I just kind of slap him on the side of the face and cast the spell and just kind of give him a light tap. Not something to hurt him. Just kind of like, there you go. Do good things. As I lean back again because I'm trying to not stress the back out.
So he'll be able to give you
Is your
advantage.
intelligence score better than your strength score?
No. I have a 0 for a strength bonus.
What's your intelligence bonus?
1.
See, well, that's better than nothing. I mean, it's a bonus.
It's a bonus. I mean, regardless, it needs to be a 20, and it's okay. I'm
plus 1d4.
Okay.
I'm actually going to be generous here on this roll as well, based on what you're trying to do.
Okay.
I agree with Brunk. The medicine doesn't make sense if you're learning athletics. Investigation or athletics works. He can give you advantage on the rolls no matter what, which is what would have happened with anybody assisting you anyway. But with him assisting you that way, that means that Rosalia can give you a 1d4 on the roll. Because it is the kind of the whole group helping you as well, I will give you an extra +1 for each member of your party.
All right.
Ellie just cast fog cloud at the camera.
So 2d4.
2d4.
Yeah, wasn't it his d? Wait.
He gives you advantage.
I heard.
No, he gives you advantage. Rosalia gives you 1d4, and I'm giving you +3.
That's it. All right. And then my intelligence modifier, or is that included?
Yeah, roll investigation.
Okay.
And then add those modifiers.
Let's see. I've never added this much into a roll. So 3.
You can do it.
Yeah. Well, son of a biscuit.
Oh, that 20 was just lingering there. It was right there.
And 7.
Why are you rolling 2d4? It was 1d4.
Oh, sorry. 1d4. Sorry.
You did roll a 4 on the first die, though, so that would be
plus 19 plus 3, 22.
22.
Yep. I have an inspiration. I may as well use it.
Okay.
All right.
So when you go to roll the investigation check, you'll lose it. Oh.
Yes.
That's a nat 20.
Oh. You have all on helmet.
Okay.
So that is a 26. I need you to go ahead and roll the d4, and then it's +3.
Yep.
32.
32. So
Beat it
not
by 5.
You beat it by 5. Teamwork truly makes the dream work here. And it's not only over the next few days an opportunity for you to start to get into athletics, but also at the same time you're learning a lot about the people around you and about how they work. Even Nerissa, in the way that she helps, she does her own little exercises with them, but obviously can't do much when she's like in the tank. Yeah, a lot of arms. But what she does do, you'll notice, is that she is very helpful when she's in the tank with aiding others. And so you're also, I'd say that not only is this observations for you, but it is a little bit of relationships as well. It's you like building a bit of relationship with your party and getting to know them better.
Yay! We came together right now.
So I'm going to say that in addition to learning athletics, I'm going to add it on the skill tree here for you. In addition to that, you are going to get advantage on medicine checks when you are trying to help an ally.
Okay.
And you are going to get advantage on athletics checks that involve you with somebody else. Like if it's you and a teammate doing something together that where athletics is involved, you'll get advantage on that.
Cool. Putting this journal to use.
I'll probably end up turning them into features for you.
Okay. Yeah, let's just... Okay. Cool.
You should have athletics now.
1 second. Yes, I have athletics now.
Yes. Brunk. We'll say it's the next day after your first downtime. You're feeling much better. You've just done exercises. Valerith has joined you guys for doing exercises. And him and Nerissa are like kind of like taking notes on you guys to better understand how you all work. Once the exercises are done, what do you do as your second downtime activity?
We're gonna do the remove the persuasion stress token.
Okay.
Give me just a second. I would actually like for this to be a end of day activity, like it's kind of the end of the day. We're winding down after dark. Maybe we're all kind of gathered up together. I'm still, I'm taking it easy because my back is still, sore and whatnot. But I'm going to take the opportunity with the majority of I want the group there for this because it's going to be a conversation, or it's going to be a confession, is what it's going to be. That's what I'm calling it.
Okay.
So, obviously with the back still bothering him, he's managed to get himself pulled into kind of a seated position, near the, kind of up against a railing or whatever. And, we're eating something, a little something. I'm sure that's brought up some bread for me. I've actually specifically asked that to bring up some of his, best bread for me, if he could possibly do that for him, because I kind of, there's a purpose to it.
He brings up like a charcuterie board of bread and like cheese and fried like corned beef chips that he gets Rattles to like deliver to you guys.
Okay.
What are you setting your difficulty as?
Well, I guess it's going to probably be my 10 score.
Okay.
I would think.
Before I make you roll, I will have you, whatever you want to say to the party, say it first.
That is the plan. Give me just a second. I actually prepared this real quick, so I want to just... Okay. So, it's, after nightfall, after the sun's dropped, we're, kind of on deck, sailing along. Q's at the helm. And like I said, I've pulled myself into a seated position next to the um, next to the railing there, and with everybody around, um, he clears his throat and he says, "Um, hey guys, so this is the part where I'm supposed to be, you know, saying something inspirational to you guys. It's been a while since I've done that." Um, and he kind of sits there and he scratches the back of his neck, and he's kind of looking at the floor in front of him, searching for words. I'm not I've not been good really at the talking part lately. Um, I've been messing it up. Words get stuck. Feels like I say the wrong things sometimes, or maybe I'm not saying enough, or maybe I'm saying too much. I'm joking around a little bit too much. And I think people are looking at me like maybe I ain't the guy that they thought I was. The, the truth is, I'm scared. Um, I used to think that being brave was running forward loud enough that fear didn't catch up to me. Like, if I was just shined bright enough that nobody would notice the cracks. And I'm scared that I'm not strong enough. I'm not like strong like muscles. Like I got those. I mean, when they're working right. But I mean like strong like like I'm right. Like I'm doing the right things. Like I'm setting the right example. And he kind of looks up at the group and he says, we've been fighting some real bad things, shadow things, things that don't stop when you ask nicely. And he kind of clenches his hands in front of him a little bit, and then kind of he's trying to relax here. This is kind of a stress that he's been carrying, so he's kind of trying to force himself to relax here with this. And sometimes I win, and sometimes I don't, and sometimes somebody that I care about gets hurt because I wasn't fast enough. Lyric, she jumped in front of me and she helped me and saved me. She took a hit for me, and now she's quiet. She's, wrapped up in that golden egg, like the world's holding its breath. And I keep thinking, what if she doesn't wake up? What if she doesn't come back out of that egg? What if this time being brave costs too much? And he takes a breath, and then he straightens up a little bit, and he says, but Cord doesn't teach us to stop when we're scared. He teaches us to stand anyway. And he looks around at everybody, he gestures to the group, and he says, and I look at you all, and I think maybe I don't gotta have all the answers. Maybe I just gotta keep showing up. And he smiles a little bit, and he says, so if I've been quiet or awkward or bad at convincing folks lately, it's not because I stopped believing. He taps his chest. He says, it's because I care too much to pretend I ain't afraid. I'm still here. I still got my shield. I still got my light. I still got all of you. And when Lyric wakes up, I want her to see that I didn't give up, that I'm still going, that I'm still doing what she knows I need to be doing. Anyway, thanks for listening. Sorry if that was a lot. I haven't done this kind of thing in a while. But anyway, you're all doing great. And as he says that, he gets the bag of bread that, that brought up to him, and he kind of passes it out and passes it around everybody. And he's like, I think recruiting that was me trying to fill that vacancy that Lyric was for me, or, with Lyric gone, that's why I kind of recruited him. And I look at him and I think, if I can just help somebody be better, then I'm doing good things. Then I'm doing right. And that little guy has just exploded. I mean, look at all this wonderful bread. And it's delicious. He's doing such a great job. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know that I've had that much influence on him. Um, just a little bit to get him started, but he certainly is on his way, but all on his own. I still don't know where he got that skeleton thing from, though. And that's pretty much the end of it. He kind of, I mean, he'll just kind of get quiet at that point, take a bite, eat some bread, and kind of look around at everybody and nod and maybe even up at the stars a little bit because he's thinking about Lyric at the same time. So, end scene, if you will.
Nerissa is gonna go forward and share some bread with him and just be like, "You're doing great too, Brunk. It's understandable that you're having a hard time, but none of us think any differently of you."
I appreciate that. I feel like, I just question myself a lot. I don't know if I'm doing everything I should be doing for all of you or for everyone. I feel like I feel like we're carrying a lot of responsibility right now. And I've been unsure if I'm up to it or not. Whether or not we
Well,
can succeed.
there's a lot to be said for being scared but doing it anyway.
I think that's the real bravery. I think you're right.
Nerissa's gonna give him a little hug.
And he'll lean into it. We've been through some shit together.
Yeah. I think this is the first time we've actually like hugged though, so
Yeah, it probably is.
hmm
I've touched you enough
We'll figure
today. I understand, man. You're doing a hell of a job.
That's okay. Well, I appreciate your help, and I hope that I'm hoping I can help you with the getting a little stronger, getting a little bit more, put a little bit more muscle on that frame. You're gonna need it, and I think we need to teach you how to help run this ship too. So we're gonna have to do some of that.
All right. Whatever it takes.
Jesus, how's your
You're
mushroom
the
box going?
you're Drunk. You're the strongest one on the team. I'll always look up to you. I know I freak you out a little bit, but I always look up to you.
I appreciate that. You're a little weird, but we're all a little weird, I think. I've gotten used to it. I think I would miss it if it was gone. I think I'd miss you if you were gone.
Rosalia is like, I'm
So
completely normal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, we'll agree to disagree on that one, I think, but also I think I'd miss you too if you were gone.
Likewise, Brunk. And I share the sentiment of everybody else. You are doing a fantastic job, and there's nobody better to captain this ship.
I kind of miss Barnabas a little bit though, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Seeing him all turned to stone was hard.
Yeah, I
Very
didn't
hard.
like that.
I miss his saltwater toughies.
Mhm.
I could use one right now.
Nerissa pulls a very, very soggy wrapper that has like some remnants of goop in it out of her
No.
tank.
You know what? I think I need to learn. I don't think I'm gonna eat that. But you know what? I think I want to try to learn how to make those.
Ooh, that's a much better idea than eating this, she says while looking down at the stuff in her
I
hand.
think I need to learn how to make those. So, it can't be that hard, can it? He asks as he's referencing another downtime activity in the near future.
Start making that list now, buddy.
Yeah.
Right? Like this is like that might be one of my other. I got 4 more slots here. Maybe figuring out how to make Barnabas's saltwater taffy is the next learning activity.
What a lovely surprise to bring back to him when we get him unstoned, though.
I mean, it'll probably take me a while to perfect it. Anyway, but
Mm-hmm.
You have to
So,
learn how to
I
make
mean,
it and then learn how to make it magical.
you know, one step at a time. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me worry about getting the good consistency, the good tasting, taffy. What are you?
I've been wanting to figure out how to make magical salt water for using in food for so long. I've brought this up several times. Magical saltwater taffy is the perfect vessel for it.
Well, I mean, I guess there could be an opportunity for a combined downtime activity there.
Hell yeah, let's do that. Especially with how much Nerissa loves the saltwater taffy.
So, what do I need to do for a roll here?
Yeah, that was a very moving speech, but what does it mean?
Give me a persuasion, but it's really like a more of an etiquette roll here, it is a bonding persuasion. You're not trying to trick them into anything. You're having an honest conversation with them about how you're feeling. You're going to give it to me with advantage.
Okay. I guess it's more than 10. I'm sitting here thinking, that's low.
That's a success. That's a success.
I've got PTSD from round 1. So.
I understand.
How many fucking under 5 numbers did you roll?
4. It was like a 2, a 3, a 3, and a 2. It's fucked up. I robbed Brunk. I understand.
Like, how does that happen?
But you succeeded here.
Sure.
We're gonna get rid of that persuasion.
Got rid of 1 of 2.
And it was 5 over the roll. So I think you should get a little something extra. You have auras that affect your allies, right?
Yeah. They're all currently they're 10 foot, I think, on everything. It wouldn't be until much later on that they would grow, and they grow to 30 feet at 18th level. So like forever from now.
Yeah.
They would grow in size. But he has 2 now. He's got the aura protection, which is just the basic one that he gets at 6th level, and then he's got the new one that he just.
We're going to extend those auras as you feel you have a very honest moment with your allies. You've also been working with them with the athletics and stuff like that, and it's not unseen by Cord. Cord sees it. Cord is still watching you. Extend both of those auras by 5 feet.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's very cool. I like it. I will make a note. I will edit.
Yeah. Jesus.
All right. For my next downtime, I want to learn how to play the bagpipes since I just bought them.
What animal is dying below decks?
Okay.
Oh, that's so funny.
What do you want to set the difficulty as?
15.
15? Okay.
Yep.
This is definitely personal goals, my guy.
So funny.
You have been really delving into instruments lately, and the bagpipes is complicated, but not as complicated as the instruments that you already know how to play. Like, you can play a lute and a viol like nobody's business, and this is just still finding out the patterns and really getting down the breath aspect of bagpipes. Go ahead and give me a performance check.
All right.
Oh,
You just make a 15.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with just getting it.
It sounds like something dying for all of like 15 minutes until he picks up what's going on with the notes. And then like out of nowhere, fucking Jesus like fucking runs up onto the deck and starts just like fucking belting it like it bagpipes this like shanty sounding song. And it's not masterful, but like it's legible. It's legible music. Like it sounds pretty good. Like I think Rosalia again is very supportive of all of you at this point. She's kind of like adopted you as family. And so when you are up on the top deck fucking belting out the fucking bagpipes, she is sitting there like your fucking greatest fan in the front row, just fucking rocking out. She's just dancing, she's fucking doing a little jig, fucking her and the puppy, a slime puppy, she'll like grab the slime puppy and like kind of like do spins with it. Like she is having the best time listening to your music.
It's awesome. That makes me happy.
And you are now proficient with the bagpipes on top of the other instruments that you have.
Fantastic.
Nerissa,
Yeah.
what is your next downtime activity? What are you doing?
I want to do some more self-care to try to relieve my other stress token in perception in the form of inviting Rosalia and Jenny to have a little girls' night where we're going to do like manicures and just like gab, have some snacks, and just like have some like a classic girls' night, like girl time. We'll like braid each other's hair and just chat and stuff. And a big part of socializing is perceiving how other people are like responding to you. So I figured it could be a perception, like to fix my perception stress token.
And what are you setting the difficulty as?
Would you let me do a 5?
I'd let you do a 5.
I was gonna say I've already built relationships with both of these people, so
Yeah. I'd say
okay.
if you roll it with a 5, there will be a caveat.
What's the caveat?
You'll find out if you take this. If you finalize it, you say, "Yeah, that's what it's gonna be." Because you have your 5 or your 15. So I'll say if it's a 15, there is no caveat. If there is 5, there is going to be another roll on top of your self-care roll.
Will that one also be with disadvantage? Because I'm assuming this one's going to be disadvantage because I have the stress token with perception, so.
The other one, no. The other one will be just a straight roll for my entertainment.
Oh dear. Okay. Let's do the 5 and see what this is. You're a Chaos Gremlin too. I'll let you
Okay.
have that Chaos
I have some
Gremlinness.
suspicions about where this is going, and I'm just watching at this point.
Your DC is
Yeah.
5. You're stressed about like you're working on the perception. You want to be at the top of your game, and people watching is the best way, especially while you're doing like stuff like you said, like manicures, pedicures, and stuff like that. You're
Well,
all,
I can't do pedicures, but
well, you could give people pedicures.
that's fair. I can give them pedicures. I don't know what to do with a foot though. I'm like, I just start like rubbing it like this, like as if I was like putting lotion on my foot. I'm like, I don't know. What do you do with these? They're toes, right?
So I'm not going to make you roll the self-care roll first. Instead, I'm going to make you roll the other roll. Because you're
Okay.
spending the night with Jenny and Rosalia.
Yeah.
And sitting next to Jenny, that fucking Billy Bass fish in your inventory is fucking like thumping like the fucking telltale heart.
Yep.
And I need you to roll a deception check to hide it. I had set the DC as 15, so you're good. You on the inside are like screaming,
Yeah.
but on the outside you're not showing it. You're having a good time. You're still in relaxation mode. You guys are doing fun things. Go ahead and give me
In our girls' night, maybe you'll be able to tell me if I roll really well or something, but in our girls' night, I also would like to try and just like with our chatting, get a read on Jenny, maybe bring up things that are stressing me out, things that are going on, be like, what's been going on with you? It's been a while since we saw you before the Oasis. How are you doing, Jenny? And then see if she brings up being upset about anything. But like I said, you can decide if you want to give me that if I like roll well or something.
Okay. Give me your perception check. Give it to me just as a straight roll. Even with
17 on a 5.
on a 5, yeah, 17 on a 5 is really good. I think in this case it's about finding the right moment to ask that question.
Yeah.
And she says, truth be told, I've actually been kind of keeping an eye on you guys.
Really?
You fascinate me.
I hope that's in a good way. You fascinate me too.
I don't usually stick around in one spot for too long. There's always bigger hoards of gold to find.
That makes sense.
In spite of that, though, I've found myself wanting to stick around just to see what happens. And I haven't been disappointed yet. Give me an insight
fair.
check. She knows.
Yup.
She knows.
Yeah. Yep.
On that,
Does she know that I know that she knows?
I don't think she picks up on that. Like that. I think she probably knows that you know, but she's not doing anything about it, and she doesn't seem angry. Like what you're getting about it is like she's in on the joke. She's
like, haha, you mischievous little shit.
Yeah. But she knows.
That's fair. Okay. Cool. And now I have no more stress tokens, correct?
Yeah, because you were successful on both of your self-care rolls. We can just get rid of those from your journal tab here. Bam. Nerissa is stress-free.
Excellent.
Valerith. Ellie, you missed it.
What?
You'll have to catch it on the VOD. Oh. Valerith, you're muted.
Okay, anyway. Sorry. So what I want to do is take one of the needles that Nerissa has, the hypodermics. And I want to sit down and I need to understand it. So it's basically going to be my research again. I mean, why not? I've got plenty of time on my hands.
Yeah.
But I want to research the concept of how much is in a healing potion, how much can fit in one of these if I scale it to the size of a hand crossbow bolt.
Okay.
So mechanically, I'm trying to figure out, like, I know like health potions are, as everything has ever shown, health potions are like the size of your fucking hand, like the bottles. So that means I'm gonna have to concentrate it. So first, I'm gonna have to take this concept and I'm gonna have to figure out how to effectively concentrate an existing health potion or new batches of health potions.
Yes.
So I'm probably gonna burn some shit, but that's where I've got to start. So I need to successfully concentrate down to like test tube size. I mean, is that about the size you'd probably say?
Are you getting Nerissa to help you with this, or are you trying to tackle it on your own?
Need help.
Size wise, like as far as the medicine, I am looking at it myself, but how the overall function works, I have to have Nerissa because I am not a engineer / mechanic in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, the description of my concept is, here's my hand crossbow bolt. They're, what, about 12 inches long? Give or take?
Give or take.
Some of them maybe a little bit less.
Yeah.
So we need to take this concept of the needle, put it into something the size of a crossbow bolt, that when it hits a body, the weight behind it activates the plunger to inject the person with substances. So what we need to figure
Okay.
out is how much
Almost like
space.
a.
How much space do I need? And
Nerissa,
then I can figure out medication.
Nerissa, give me a Tinker's Tools. Valerith, what are you setting your DC as for your roll?
This is probably going to be a 20, to be honest, because this is not going to be an easy thing.
Okay, I respect it.
Plus, I got to save those easy rolls for the other shit. This is going to be my heart demon.
Nerissa, rolling a 13 is fine. Like the concept is super easy. What I wanted from you was how helpful you are in his research based on your knowledge. On a 13, I'm gonna say that you get a +2 to your roll here, Valerith.
Okay.
You're trying to concentrate. Normally, this would be something closer to like a nature or a medicine, except that healing potions do have. Well, not how you make healing
Alchemy.
potions, though. They do have alchemy involved. Yeah, I want an alchemist supplies.
Okay. Do.
When you click to roll, in situational bonus,
Yep.
you'll just put +2.
Okay.
You're also essentially getting the help action from Nerissa as well, so you can click on advantage to roll it.
Okay. Not what I wanted, but I mean, I wasn't expecting it right away. Okay.
It's not a
This
fail
is-
by
yeah.
5.
No. No, it's not. But this is going to annoy me for the rest of the trip. Like this is something that I really want to do instead of trying to run up into combat and hit people with potions or say, "Hey, open your mouth."
The problem for you right now, so the method should be easy enough. Nerissa can probably make a bolt that on the inside has the vial with kind of like a plunger setup, so that when it does come into contact with something, it will just release the liquid. It's an easy enough setup for an artificer, but for you, it's getting the potion concentration down to something that will still be potent in that shot.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of where I figured my difficulty was going to be, which is why I was eventually going down to like pills. So
nothing blows up. Nothing blows up. Which is fantastic. I'm gonna say that you're gonna have to expend a potion.
Okay.
But it's small price to pay for a scientific endeavor.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Who knows? I mean, maybe on the next roll you might get it. I'd say once you get that down, you'll be able to work with Nerissa to actually manufacture some bolts.
Yeah.
But it's missing the juice.
Work on a prototype for me. Just one bolt.
Gladly.
I'm not worried about a whole bunch of them, but let's just get one down. And I'm not looking for distance. If we can get something, and we're probably gonna have to modify a hand crossbow. I don't think it's gonna fit in a standard bolt space, so it's probably gonna have to be modified, which is fine.
Yeah.
But something I'm thinking like 30-foot range is really all it needs.
She's like jotting all this down on a notepad.
So, okay.
Well, you said my favorite word, and she's gonna scutter off back to the workstation, being like, "Yay, we get to make a prototype! Yay, it's prototype time!"
Brunk, we are back to you.
Bob the Builder.
Yes.
Well, I know exactly what I want mine to be, so we can make it real. We can make this real quick.
Okay.
Since somebody has already kind of laid the foundation for what this would entail for the downtime activities, I would like to learn performance.
Oh.
I would like to ask Jesus, who I have just heard practicing his new bagpipes. Or is it bagpipes? Bagpipes, right?
Yep.
I've just heard him practice his new bagpipes. While we were at Tremala? Did I say that right?
Tremala. Yeah, it's Tremala.
Tremala. Yay, I got it right the first time. Woo! I purchased a flute with the intent that I wanted to learn how to play the flute because it sounds a lot like Moonsong, And I wanted to, since I'm not great at speaking or singing Moonsong, I would like to be able to try to play Moonsong through a flute with an instrument, or something approximately that. But I need to learn how to play first. And I don't know how to play an instrument. I mean, I know how to give speeches. I can, do that aspect of kind of do that aspect of performing, sort of. But this is a different thing. So, I'm thinking 25, which is what we've already kind of established, or what was previously established as a learn a skill point skill.
Yep.
I would, like I said, I would ask Jesus if he can try to teach me how to play an instrument. I don't know what else he knows how to play that he's good at playing, that might be similar to the flute, that might be helpful. I don't know if he knows how to play a flute. So I would go to Jesus and I said, hey, or maybe I won't go to him. Maybe I'll catch him when he's up on deck, because I'm still kind of staying stationary as much as possible, just kind of trying to relax, try to, I'm taking in the extra rest right now. So catch him at some point and say, Jesus, I've got a request for you. So, sir, I picked up this flute while we were in Shamala before we left. I bought this flute and I'd like to learn how to play it. Could you teach me how to play an instrument?
Yeah, I could help you with that.
Really?
I know a few instruments. I should be able to help you out with that.
That would be awesome. That would be so great. It'd give me something to do here while I'm trying to let my back calm down. You know what I'm saying? It needs to rest. I need to rest for a while. So this would give me something to do to kind of keep me occupied. And I can certainly cast the enhance ability spell on myself to try to give myself advantage on a roll. So other than that, I don't know if anybody else knows how to play instruments. I know that I checked Roselia. I know Roselia doesn't. I didn't know that. I didn't expect that Nerissa knew how to. I wasn't sure about Valerith.
I don't think I have any instruments, but I do have proficiency in performance.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know if that's
Have
necessarily instruments.
I heard you sing or do anything musical? I mean, I guess.
Moonsong.
Have you done any?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know Moonsong.
Okay. And I mean, maybe that would be helpful too, to have Nerissa,
Yeah.
hey, when I explain what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to learn and why, and what I'm trying to emulate, it would be
I
helpful
can
to
give
have
feedback
somebody
on how close it is to Moonsong. Yeah.
I'm trying to emulate, you're speaking in Moonsong, and I'm trying to emulate that with the flute.
Yeah.
I'm
You know.
trying to match pitch. Is that what I'm thinking? Am I thinking of the right thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know if Valerith knows any musical instruments or has performance. I wasn't sure. I was going to assume probably not.
No, because I have a piano that plays itself. So
That's pretty sweet.
Okay. So
That's
then
that's canon.
So I guess, yeah. So I'm gonna oh my god, it's like an automated hurdy-gurdy or something like that.
Yeah.
I wanted
That's
the monkey that plays
hilarious.
the cymbals too, but that's not an option.
Okay. So I've asked Nerissa to help with that, with the Moonsong part of it that I'm trying to emulate, and I'm asking Jesus to help me learn how to play the instrument altogether. I can give myself a little spellcasting assistance. So
Jesus and Nerissa, if you can give yourself advantage on the performance check, then I can give Jesus and Nerissa the opportunity to roll to give you bonuses, and Roselia can, of course, give you guidance for a d4.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll just stand back and watch and listen.
So Jesus and Nerissa, give me your performance checks first.
It looks like it might be pretty good. Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus. Fair.
Jeez.
Fair to Midland.
Jesus is going to give you +3 to the roll. Nerissa is going to give you +1 to the roll.
Well, I appreciate that. So I'm trying to get to a 25.
Yeah, it'll be +4
right.
+1 d4 with advantage.
Come on, Cord. Help me out here. Help a bro out.
You hit a 25. Valerith, you're sitting back and watching, and Brunk again takes a minute, but like he already kind of has Moonsong down, and converting it to music theory isn't that hard, or doesn't appear to be as hard as you thought it might be at first, Brunk. Brunk starts belting it out on the flute. I think fucking Jesus, his only like wind instrument is the bagpipe, so he's fucking kicking it on the bagpipes. You've got Brunk on the flute.
Well, a flute or bagpipes have the little flute-like thing that you're blowing into and everything that too. So okay, that makes sense.
And Nerissa
it's a biblically accurate flute.
And Nerissa is singing in Moonsong along to the tune that you guys are playing.
A biblically accurate
flute.
Bagpipes?
No, bagpipes are a biblically accurate flute. You know how like biblically accurate angels have like 1,000 eyes? They're like a flute with like 1,000 of the like the little air things that the
We're gonna have to have that conversation offline because I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. It's kind of a creepy image.
I understand what she's talking about.
Okay. I don't know that I've ever seen that, but
They're fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like I had a guy who asked me to play in a campaign. It was a game, and I'm gonna have to look up my stuff for it. But this game was basically like there's like different world. There's like It's like a multiverse, and there's different worlds, and each world has a different color coordination, but the like imagery for this game is very like surreal, creepy imagery like that. Like,
that sounds cool.
You got the people with the multiple, like you got 100 eyes on their head type of thing, and it was like the more I looked at the artwork, I went, I can't play in this game. Like that is disturbing my calm. I cannot do this. So I think that's why I ended up in the first cleaning crew game. Actually,
that's fair.
I think it was the first. It was either the cleaning crew game or it was that Wednesday night game. And I was like, well, it's one of those games, and I ended up in that game because like that was just not going to work for me. It's like, it looks like a cool concept, but conceptually, my mind cannot wrap myself around it. I just can't do it. So
that's fair.
These guys jam. These guys jam the fuck out. Having this like just beautiful performance at sea. Give me just a second here, Brunk. Boop, 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 boop. You have learned performance.
This is part of my master plan to get more skill points and pump them into performance.
I think everybody jamming together.
Because I want to work my way up the performance tree. There's some really fun stuff in that performance tree that I'd love to pick up. So,
Brunk, where's the egg?
I mean, I'm keeping the egg with me at all times. Like, the egg is never out of arm's reach from me.
Where is it right now? While you guys are performing?
Probably in a pouch.
In a pouch?
Next to me. I mean, I don't know. Well, I mean, I certainly carry her with me in a belt pouch, in a belt pouch satchel type thing at all times. Even if I'm not armored or whatever, I keep it with me at all times. I mean, given that I was trying to learn this and trying to emulate Moonsong and beyond, I mean, it's entirely possible. It's entirely conceivable that I might have pulled the egg out and set it down if it will sit like on the ground in front of me while I'm playing. I might have had it in my lap, while I'm doing that. I don't want it to roll off the ship or anything crazy like that. So I'll try to keep it secured as much
But
as
it is
possible.
visible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
As you all are performing and you're starting to harmonize, the like keys and like static notes that are on the egg start to, like, the individual notes glow along with the music that you're playing.
Okay. I'm assuming, am I the only one? I'm assuming, is everybody able to see this, or at least,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
Nerissa that I'm with and with Jesus there, and Jesus is the one who actually is teaching me music, basically, in a way, how to play music. Can he make sense of what we're seeing?
Well, it's not until you start to actually harmonize as like the three of you harmonizing together and actually making like proper music. Before that, it doesn't, like, the egg doesn't really do much. Maybe you missed the glowing of the notes, but like once you guys actually start harmonizing, it becomes really clear. It's kind of like just like it looks like almost like a fireworks explosion, because it's going to how fast you guys are playing. And so it's these individual notes that are popping with light and then fading all across the egg as you guys are playing together.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep singing Moon Song. Looking at Brunk, kind of like with the look in my eyes of like, I know you're
Like, yeah,
seeing
I'm
it,
gonna, yeah, I am, and I'm gonna try to keep playing as well.
and I'm gonna be like, I'm trying to send the message like just through eye contact that like, we can figure this out. Like, we are so close to figuring this out. I can feel it. And then the way I'm singing, like, I'm gonna be observing the egg, and I'm gonna try and like almost like hot and cold feel my way through, trying to like get it to light up as best as possible. Like if I notice a pattern of like 3 notes in a row that make like the right things light up, I'm gonna use that again and then try another note after that to see if I can make a 4th thing light up.
If you're trying to
So-
do it by yourself, like if you drop it a step and start trying to focus on the egg itself and start playing your own notes, they stop glowing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do something here that I haven't done yet in a game.
Ooh.
In a session. Okay, I haven't done this yet, and it feels like the right time to be doing it, since I'm actively actively playing the flute and my mouth is occupied. Nerissa, you hear Brunk in your head.
What? Okay.
Brunk gained an ability called Astral Tongue. It allows me to speak through music, gaining the language Astral Song, and one of the other things it gives me is telepathy at 60 feet.
That's awesome.
It allows me to communicate meaning, tone, and emotion with any creature I can see. So it may not be words that you're getting, but you are absolutely picking up on it's me.
Yeah.
It's the tone and I'm communicating to you. No. Back to what we were doing. Back to how we were doing it before. No, go back.
Okay, I will instantly be like, yep, because I also see that it's making it stop lighting up. So I'm like, okay, yep, you got it, boss.
Give me, the three of you, give me a performance check. I need one from all three of you. Okay.
Not horrible.
It's pretty damn good.
All above a 15.
I'm gonna say you pick up the rhythm again, and as you do, the notes start glowing again. once the performance concludes, you notice that one of the notes has stayed glowing. Like, one of the static notes has stayed glowing and doesn't dim out when you stop the music.
Well,
Can I try to
that's new.
play that note? Just that note? I mean, just to see what happens?
You play the note. Hold on, give me a second here. The note, when you translate it to Moon Song, give me a second. It's going to be in the top row. The note would translate from Moonsong to English to the letter M. And it is in the 3rd position.
Okay.
How many positions are there?
There are 6 rows. 6 rows, and it looks like there's space for 6 notes
In each row.
in each row.
Okay. So that's first row.
And it's the 3rd letter, or the 3rd note.
Okay.
It's the letter M.
M as in Mary or N as in Nancy?
M as in Mary. That is a fair amount to get on downtime, so the performance concludes and you have this note that once you play it, you are able to translate it in Moonsong, and now you're getting an idea of what is actually happening with this egg. Looks like it's spelling out words of some kind.
Okay.
Jesus.
How does he feel after that?
How does Brunk feel after that?
How's Brunk feeling with that? How would you anticipate he's feeling that way?
Hopeful?
Like optimistic? Yeah. Okay.
I don't see why you wouldn't feel a little hopeful.
Yeah,
A
we're
little
one step
inspired.
closer. Yeah.
Nothing major, nothing mechanical, nothing game wise. Just I'm just talking about just in a role play aspect. I'm thinking.
I think also it crosses your mind that you started, like, even though like you were having a hard time relaxing, you really started to wind down when you were able to open up to your friends. And now in this moment where you're having this kind of epiphany, again, it is as a result of working together, and not just trying to tackle the problem by yourself.
Cool. Okay.
Jesus.
Kind of wanted to see if Brunk would be willing to help me out now. I don't know if he would be able to teach me Moonsong between him and Nerissa.
Oh yeah. Or at least the
Interesting.
basics.
I think we can try.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't hurt. I don't see why not. And and I will point this out. This would probably be a real extreme sign of trust for Brunk, because he has always kind of been a little with Jesus. He's always been just a little
Unsure.
Not that he doesn't trust him. Trust him. He's just, uncertain around him. Jesus has dabbled with some crowns and done some things that are a little. I'm not sure Brunk would have ever done that kind of thing. So, being willing to teach him Moonsong, to try to teach him Moonsong, is going to be a sign of trust from Brunk. That's the way I feel about it. That's as Brunk's player.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm absolutely willing. And I mean, as a continuation of what we are just now doing, or what we've been doing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What are you setting the DC as here, Jesus?
I figured I'd have to set it at least as a 25, so I'm gonna set it at 25.
Okay, I'm going to counterpoint and say that a language isn't quite as powerful as a skill. And
Okay.
so, like, you wouldn't have to spend a skill point to get it. I would say the minimum floor is 20. So you could still go 25 if you wanted to, but I would say you could apply it to a 20 if you would prefer.
I would prefer to set it for a 20, I think.
Okay. Once again, this is like knowledge and understanding, but it is also performance. Like, Moonsong is kind of music turned into language. It's like language by vibes. So give me, I'm gonna get, it'll be advantage no matter what, but Brunk and Nerissa, I want another performance roll. Okay.
And of course, he took his headphones off.
Yeah, he'll put them on in a minute.
I should learn how to mime.
Brunk!
That's it. It's one of my new goals.
As the DM, can you prompt a performance roll from him in Foundry?
Oh
Maybe
my
that would
god,
get us-
yes I can! Yes I can.
Then he'll see and be like, what am I doing?
Request roll.
There he goes. Hey, he's
Oh, there we
back.
go. Brunk, give me a performance roll.
Give me a second.
Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
So, what, 33? Fucking throw a guidance on there. For that little bit of mustard.
On mine?
Yeah, please.
Oh. 30.
That brings it to 35 because it was a nat 20. So, from Nerissa, you're getting a +2.
Okay.
And from Brunk, I think that's a +5?
Yeah.
That's
My performance?
Oh no, +6. So
Oh.
it'll be from you, Jesus. I need a performance check with advantage, and you're getting
So,
a
the other thing. I can't have
you're
it.
getting a +7.
+7?
You're getting a no. You're sorry. You're getting a +8. It was 6 from Brunk because he got a 35.
Holy crap, so +8. Maybe I should have made this my 25.
Hey,
Plus.
you want to be on TV? You want to be on TV?
That's a 32.
Yeah, I'm
You're
happy with
I
that.
love you. I love you, kiddo.
Jesus, I think you are so well versed with music at this point. Like that, this is just like picking up another instrument. Like it's nothing for you to be able to pick up the inflection quickly of what Moonsong is as both a language and as music. And I think you pick it. Yeah, you like a duck to water. You learn Moonsong.
Awesome.
On a, you got 10 over. I gotta give you something for the 10 over on this. And again, it was with the power of teamwork. I'm gonna give you a couple more letters on the egg.
Ooh.
It was 10 over. I'm gonna give you 2 more letters. On the third row, it is the last static letter, which is on the third line, on the third row. It is the second letter and the fifth letter, and they're both E.
I feel like this is Wheel of Fortune.
Kinda.
Feels like Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, how many rows
RCLNE.
in total?
Second
Did
and
you
fifth,
say it was again?
There are 6 rows.
It's 6 by 6.
6 by 6. Yeah. This is the
And
third and fifth on the third line, third and fifth letter on the third line, and it is E. And this letter shows up
Third and fifth, or second and fifth?
second and fifth. Sorry, second and fifth.
Okay.
So the second letter and the fifth letter.
Ooh.
This letter
Can I,
shows up in every line. So not just the third, like it glows on the third first, but the symbol, you see it in the static letters on the other lines as well. I'll start from the top row and I'll work my way down to tell you where they are. For the top row, it is the fourth letter. In the second row, it is the second letter. The third row, it's the second and fifth letter. The fourth row, it is the second letter. The fifth row, it is the second letter. And on the last row, it is the third letter.
Does the letter M only show up once in the first row? The whatever that note is for the letter M.
I'm trying to
Given
think.
that now I'm asking that question now that we're seeing the revelation of seeing the same symbol on the across all the rows. I think that would be the only other thing that would stand out to me at this point. I mean, if you want me to make an investigations check, I'd be happy to roll an investigation.
Give it to me. Yeah, give me an investigation.
10? It could be worse.
None of the other static letters are M's as far as you can see, but you see that letter on the chain. Like on like the cross of like keycap letters. Nerissa.
Yeah.
What are you doing for your next downtime activity?
Sorry, I was just like, yeah, what's up? For my next downtime activity, I think I would.
I will make a note for you that you are probably probably the only person right now on your team that could do side work. Because of how fast you are in the water, you could try to find like sunken treasure and stuff like that as a side work activity.
And
if you were just trying to make money.
need more money. We do need more money as a team. So if I'm the only one able to do side work, because I can leave and go find sunken treasure and stuff.
But if you had
That's
another
probably not a bad
activity
call.
in mind, like it was just something to make sure you know.
I did-ish, but I didn't have like my full plan. And I think, yeah, I'll do side work for my 15 because I think the other things I wanted to do were like I wanted to work on that thing for Valerith, and I also wanted to, now that we're back on the ship, see if I can. I have 4 rolls left, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So the things I want to do are I want to try to upgrade my tank.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and work on the thing for Valerith.
Yeah.
And I want to try and work on the thing that, like the mirror thing to angle the blasty thing on the front of the ship
laser.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's only 3 things that I had in mind. And I'm assuming all 3 of those would be like higher rolls, right?
That's up to you. You got 15 or higher.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, but are any of those things that I've just now described something that you would be like, okay, I would give that to you on a 20 or a 25?
I from where you are, I wouldn't limit it. Like upgrading your tank could be a 15. You're a good artificer.
Okay. Maybe I'll do the side work a little bit later. I do want to upgrade my tank. Like I said, I have all those ball bearings, and I want to turn my crab legs into octopus legs that have more like wiggliness to them, so that way they can like maybe wrap around things and grab them more easily, or be used for like if I could put some suction cups in them, be used for like climbing up a wall or something a little bit. So I would like to try and upgrade my tank, please.
Yeah. What do you want to set the difficulty as?
Let's do this one as my 15.
This one is your 15?
Yeah.
I definitely feel
okay.
like I started the wrong way on this one.
Nerissa, go ahead and give me... you have a smithy now, so I'll give you your choice of smith tools or tinker's tools.
Thank you.
Is it the same...
Both of them have the same
It's the same ability, yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
But since I have the smithy, I want to make use of it because I'm very excited about it.
I would actually say, yeah, with the smithy, the smith's tools, I'd give you advantage on that roll as well.
So do it again?
Yeah, if you want to crit fish. Okay.
I'll take the 18.
You have a pretty clear concept in mind about what you want. Oh, sorry. Roll Rosalia's guidance. With guidance.
That's a D4, right?
That is a D4. Okay.
So 19 on a 15 roll. That could have been 5 over, but so close.
Your concept is pretty clearly laid out. I think the thing that you realize while starting to work on this is that if you make all of your... If you replace all of the crab legs with octopus legs, you're going to lose mobility on the ground.
Okay, maybe I'll just do some of the legs then.
Just do like
I'll do like maybe like half and half.
Half and half?
Yeah, like have like 4 octopus tentacles and then like 4 crawly things, so I can still crawl on the ground.
So 4 legs.
Yeah. so the thing is, you will still lose mobility. The more legs you convert, the more mobility you're going to lose. If you just do the two fronts, because you have like the kind of like pincer claws on the front, like a crab, then you would just you wouldn't do anything to your speed. But as you start changing out the ones that actually touch the ground for the tentacles, you'll start losing like 5 foot per leg, basically.
Okay. I'll just do the front ones then.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying now.
I will say though that the more of those that you replace, like it would increase the swim speed of the tank, like your swim speed while in the tank, but it would reduce your walk speed in the tank.
Okay. I mean, normally I swim out of the tank anyways, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just do the two front ones for now. Maybe I'll keep the design blueprints in my back pocket in case I change my mind later.
You give up the pincers for grippers, and with the concept, like you're easily able to pull it off, where you replace these claws, and now you have like these very mobile, very like you can like wrap around things with these tentacles. I'm going to say that the tentacle has the ability to constrict and crush, instead of like kind of like a clamp and claw kind of thing. And additionally, you have like a suction setup where you can use them as climbing implements, and they are going to give you like a 10-foot climb speed.
Oh yeah, that's sick. Thank you.
You need to draw that. Your assignment is to update your tank drawing with noodle arms.
I will give it noodle arms.
Valerith.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here looking at things that I want to accomplish that I've written down, and I'm like, is this considered a week? The downtime tracker?
So the
Or
first
5
like
days?
the first 3 is going to be the first half. Like I'm considering it by square. Each square takes about 2.5-3 days. Like it's a
Okay.
little over a week to get to Rovane, from where you were. And there's like the Pearl Channel that you're going through doesn't have any other really big obstacles for the ship. So
Okay. Sorry. Hey, come on, little lady. Hey, stop. Oh, shit. Sorry.
no worries.
Technical difficulties.
Cat's
She
just
saw
trying to
all the
bless
little
you with
things.
some good luck.
She saw all the little cursors moving on the VTT, and she's like, oh.
For me?
Yeah.
It's adorable.
Already tried the potion of strength. Fuck. That's not really one that she's already got another side job she's working on for me. Fuck. Let's see. Reputation is not going to do a lot here. I mean, I really just want to make some baller poisons, but I don't want to get anybody on the ship sick. I'm at least being more conscious of that than I used to be. But I have 1 nightshade leaf, so I really can't do much.
You
Do
could
you have a
Can you
group of
propagate the
potions?
nightshade?
I mean, nature check to see if I could. I'd need a place to grow it. So,
Could he
Since-
break down, analyze other potions that to try to like learn how they go together, learn what they are, and so he can try to
Damn
recreate
it.
them himself?
thank you for reminding me of that. I'm going to take the stick of dynamite I have, and I'm going to work on the gunpowder so I can, make these myself.
You want to learn how to make your own dynamite?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
That was
that's
where I
one
was
of
going
them.
with that, but okay.
No, but I understand
it's
where you're
still
going with that. And yes, it'd be nice.
It's still a good one. I mean, you got
I've got like a bunch of different potions in my bag right now, and I was thinking, Maybe there's a potion here that we can sacrifice to the learning curve and learn how to make more of them. Could be useful. You never know.
I mean,
But
I will happily burn any potions that we have to give it a shot.
maybe we need a better gunpowder for our cannons on the ship,
Oh.
and for the guns that Jesus is guns that Jesus is going to be toting around. By the way, which is the weirdest thing of all, we've got a spell slinging sorcerer who's decided to switch to guns.
Gunslinging sorcerer.
Now, if he just puts his spells on his gun,
Oh dear Lord!
That comes after
Or
he
at least
makes
on-
a staff
on the
that turns
shots.
people into fucking cows.
Yeah, he's got
Um,
priorities.
What do you set in the
so
DC as?
I'll say 15, and it's probably going to be an all alchemy set.
Yeah, for
tools.
for specifically for fucking the dynamite,
Yeah.
it's probably gonna be alchemy.
Yeah, but the good news is, if I fuck up, we still have a few more. I have to see if I can finagle out of people. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Did I not? Hey, let's get to the right one. There we go. And that'll be
It's good.
Hell yeah!
not
I'm glad we
great,
didn't blow up the
but
ship.
good.
Give me the plus
Shit.
D4. Okay, it's an 18.
That would have been fantastic, but 18 is still good. Especially when you have no modifier, which is weird.
I mean, dynamite's a pretty easy concept. Like,
Yes.
powder
I've
go
just
and
never-
powder go and stick, wick go and stick, cap it off. Light wick, stick go boom.
Yeah. So, cool. I understand the concept now.
Yeah, I'll put together a proper recipe for it to put on the
Okay.
recipe book. But yeah, you basically learned the recipe for dynamite. Let me add that to my homework list.
I'm gonna have to buy some waxed paper and learn how to make the fuses too, which is really just canvas with a little bit of gunpowder in it. Okay.
Let's recipe. Okay. You get into the next day, and you're heading into kind of like what would be the next quadrant. And as this ship starts to sail in, you see a structure that you cannot miss. This thing is massive, and it looks almost like a sunken like vault or citadel of some kind. I'll get everybody to give me a perception check here. Valerith with advantage because you are the lookout.
I think everybody else's roll knocked my dice around.
Valerith and Nerissa, as you kind of do like a little loop around this building, this sunken building, you do not see any form of like entrance hole or anything like that. Even if like Nerissa does like a swim about, like you don't see any kind of way inside of it that is visible. But as you're doing the loop around and you get close to the building, it is Lazarus who kind of like climbs up to the top deck and like runs over, with Q kind of stopping him before he gets past the wheel. And he screams out and points and he says, "The biscuit! We must secure the biscuit!" And he points at the building that you are observing on the water. And that is where we're going to end session for tonight.
Okay. For all these times that I've been up in the crow's nest and I jump down, I'm just jumping down. I'm not climbing. I just jump.
I don't take fall damage, so why not?
Oh yeah.
Just land like sturdy on your feet, and you're just like, oh, that's weird.
Superhero landing. Superhero landing.
One of these
We all
times,
do
I'm just gonna try to land
Oh.
on my ass in a seated position, do the whole yoga, knees bent, and just
Yes.
Flying knee drop. Just like
yeah.
Joda, I see you in the crowd, and we love you for being here. He said, "Hell yeah, Wordle," in regard to the egg. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. We love every single one of you, especially for those who watch the VOD. I see that there are views on the VOD, and I don't know if it's just the players. There might actually be other people that watch. But if you're out there and you're watching, we thank you so much. I love every single one of you. Hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. Have a great night. For you guys, add another 5 points to your points cards. What a great session tonight.